If your dreams don't make you uncomfortable, they are probably not big enough. Hey my loves, my name is Debbie and you're welcome back to the channel. You're welcome back to Debbie's Hive. Please give me a minute, I need to get this off. You guys, lip gloss in squeeze bottles are literally becoming my favorite thing because it's just so easy for you to wipe off and you already know the product left inside is untouched. Do you understand? So yeah, but today I'm using the Uchas. Is it Uchas? I do Ushas. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Ushas lip mask. It's a lip mask, but I just like to use it because it's thick enough. I also really love my lip combo. I wanted to change it before filming this video, but I realized it matched my sweater and I kind of like that. You guys, my skin has also been recovering really nicely. Let's pretend as if we can't see this big pimple over here. Like, just ignore this one, minus this one. My skin is doing great. I think I've finally been able to pinpoint why I've been breaking out so much. And you guys, it's because of this freaking moisturizer, this one. And it's so crazy because I love this moisturizer so much that I didn't want to believe it was the reason I was breaking out. I told you guys in my previous video, it had gotten to a point where I literally stopped using all my skincare products except for this guy, because of course you have to moisturize. So I was using this and my simple moisturizer, but I just did not want to believe this was why I was breaking out, because there was a time when my skin was feeling so dry because you know I used tretinoin, and immediately I got this product, I'll rub it on my skin, I would feel so much relief. Like that dryness, that tightness was completely gone. So I really loved it, and it cost what? Is it 3,500 or so? I didn't want to believe it was why I was breaking out. But then I had stopped using every other thing. Another reason it took me so long is the fact that I don't use this every day. This is not my regular moisturizer. So I only use it when I've used tretinoin and I feel like my skin is too tight. That's when I would reach for it. So I started noticing a pattern that the night I use this guy, the next morning I wake up with big bumps on my face. But of course you have to really observe, take note. I stopped using this for 4 days now and I've not had any pimple except for this guy. But like my skin just looks so much better, so I'm never using this again. Yeah, basically that's it. So yes, for today's video, the topic title for today's video is sit with the uncomfortable feeling. The videos I've been making these days, like watching back, like when I watch back to my videos, it feels like I'm speaking to myself. It feels like I'm in that situation. It just goes to say that most times when I'm preparing for my YouTube, I don't even know I'm talking to myself. Do you understand? Like, I know some of the videos, I make them for myself, but sometimes it happens subconsciously until I go back and I'm watching and I find the words that I'm saying comforting me, and it's like, okay. But yeah, so yeah, this sits with the uncomfortable feeling. It's really a video I'm making for myself because I've just been trying to remind myself to sit with the uncomfortable feeling. So yeah, now the term sit with the uncomfortable feeling, it sounds simple. It's just like, come on, just sit down with how you feel, but it's a whole lot more complicated than that. And most times, instead of trying to understand that feeling, we tend to run away from it because frankly speaking, running away is always easier than figuring things out. It's easier than fighting. It's easier than trying again. But that feeling you get at the pit of your stomach when you're about to do something new, that tightness in your chest, is not always a sign for you to run away. Most times it's a sign that you have to do this thing, you have to get it. It's a sign that this thing you are pursuing, it means a lot to you. And that's why I would always say, if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. If they don't stretch you beyond your capacity, it is not big enough. If you don't wake up on some mornings wondering why you are doing this to yourself, maybe you should just do what every other person is saying you should do. Maybe you should just take the easy way out. Then that dream is not big enough. You need to go back to sleep. You need to dream bigger. You guys, there's like a bird. Oh, it flew away. I would have showed you. There's a bird behind my window. You guys, I'm also tired of the close-up videos, but I'm still trying to figure out my lighting. One of my tripod is missing. But hopefully I find it today, and in my next YouTube video there will be a bit of space between us because I don't like being all up in your face. But yeah, the bird that was distracting me has flown away, so let's get back into the video. Discomfort usually shows up before growth. Think about moments like, for example, you want to be a content creator and you have to post your first video. You feel very anxious, you'll be scared, you think of, oh, what if they laugh at me? What if people judge me? What if nobody likes my content? And all of those feelings are real, but it falls on you to make a choice. You either decide to post in the midst of that fear, or you choose to not post. I say it so many times, whatever you think is the easiest job in the world, once you get into that field, you'll find that it's not as easy as you think. When you're new at something or you're starting something for the first time, it's definitely going to be difficult. It's going to be uncomfortable. If you're like me, you'd have instant diarrhea. When you're chasing a big goal, of course that discomfort is going to be there. But if you're not ready to outwork the competition, nothing for you. You have to be ready to do the work nobody sees behind the scenes. The fact that something feels uncomfortable is not a sign that it's not for you. In everything you do, effort matters. One of my favorite things to say if anybody comes to me for advice is that God says He will bless the work of your hands. So before God will bless you, you have to provide something for Him to use as an avenue to bless you with. I saw a clip of an interview. This athlete, she said, I did all I can so that God can do all I can't. Do you understand? So before you complain, before you say, oh, nothing has worked out for me, you need to ask yourself, did you really do all you can? Every night before I go to sleep, I ask myself, Debbie, did you do your best today? And sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no. On days where the answer is no, if there's still an opportunity for me to try again or to put in more effort, I go for it. If there's not, tomorrow is a new day for us to start all over. But in the midst of that uncomfortable feeling, you want to make sure you're putting in the work, you're going in the extra mile. Success comes at the cost of what most people do not want to do. The work you have to do behind the scenes when no one is clapping for you, that is the cost of success. It's definitely not going to be an easy journey for you to become the person you're trying to be, but I promise you it is worth it. Now, growth usually comes at the cost of yourself. It comes at the cost of the old version of you. You may need to become someone your old self will not even recognize. These days, I wake up by 5 a.m. Sleep is in my eyes and I go straight to my desk. I'm working and it's like, who is this person? And I just love it for me. You become someone your old self cannot recognize. You have more patience. You have thicker skin. You have the courage to try again even when you fail. Some days motivation will be low. Some days your fears will be louder than your faith. But on those days, you just have to hold on. You just have to keep trying. You guys, everything I'm saying in this video, it just feels like I'm talking to myself because these are the words that I need to hear, but I don't have anybody to tell me right now. So I might as well just say it on camera, and then when I watch this video back, it's going to give me the comfort I need. You have to be comfortable doing the big things that scare you. The fact that something scares you is a sign that it is important to you, it is meaningful to you. Fear usually appears when you're about to step out of your comfort zone. The first time will feel terrifying, the second time will make you uncomfortable, the third time will be manageable, and by the fourth time, it becomes a bit easier. The more you do the things that scare you, the easier it becomes to do things that scare you. So when that tight feeling shows up in your chest, when there's that pit in the bottom of your stomach, when that diarrhea comes up because you're dying of anxiety, I need you to pause for a moment. It might not be a warning to stop. Sometimes it's a signal that you're standing right in front